very sensitive topic to speak about that most of us have been, in a way or in an instant, we've been caught in the web of it. So that's what I'm speaking on today. For a while I said I was speaking on what God has taught me in my journey of faith and what I've learned through the processes. So whatever I say is not really like I'm attacking someone. It's something I too had to learn. Something I had to come into the understanding of. So it's not like I'm sharing experiences. I'm sharing a whole lot of things that I've learned through my faith journey. And welcome. Let's learn together. And I hope today's word really blesses you. Just feel free. Don't feel as if it's a teaching or anything. It's just me gisting with you about some things I have learned. Okay, today's topic, as I've said, is a very sensitive, very, very sensitive topic. And it is learning to mind your business. It sounds funny, right? Learning to mind your business. Most of us are caught in the web of getting into the affairs of others. Like, we are so caught up in the web of getting into what people are doing rather than getting into what God has asked us to do. We are so concerned about, see the way this person is doing this thing. But you are not checking out the way you are doing what you have in your hand. Some of you have neglected mandate, some of you have neglected your vision rather than just be focusing on another person's work. It's so true, because as I'm talking, I'm also speaking to myself and I'm also speaking to you, and I hope you can just learn with me. One thing my younger sister told me one day, she said God brought her into the understanding of something like this. If you check the fruit of the spirit, you understand the fruit of the spirit is not fruits, it's fruit. So it's just one fruit, that is love, and love comprises of everything. I hope you know that before now. So if you check the fruit of the spirit, you will come to understand in that verse that the fruit that God gave to us is what is self-control. Just flow with me. I would get into the bottom of today's topic. The fruit God gave to us is self-control. It's how to control ourselves and not how to control other people. A whole lot of us, we are caught up in the web of having this desire to control people. That's why you don't mind your business. I'm sorry to put it that way. That's why you don't have the act of focusing on your own vision, because you are used to controlling people. You are used to see the way she's talking. You shouldn't talk this way. You should talk this way. See the way she dresses. You shouldn't dress this way. You should dress this way. It is an act of you trying to control people. Let me get it. If you are someone that you can't mind your own business, you have the stigma. I call it a disease of controlling people. It is a disease because it is so rampant. It is something that a whole lot of people have. We just want to control people. We want to tell people how they should walk, how they should dress, how they should look, the color they should have. Some people in their head, everybody should be dark skinned. So if you are light skinned, you are bleaching. So you are so concerned, and you are so concerned about people. You are so concerned about other people. And the question is, don't you have something doing? Don't you have what God has placed in your hands? Some of you have neglected, as I've said in the beginning. You've neglected your vision. You think you are still running with visions, but it's a lie. There's no vision there again. The vision you have now is to see errors in other people. See errors in people's ministry. See errors in people's businesses. See errors in... It's terrible. It's terrible. And most times, let me be candid with you. The error you see in people is the error that is in you. Let me put it that way. I'll tell you, because I said anything I say here is my experience. It's not me trying to come in and talk to someone. No, there's nobody I'm talking to. There's nobody I'm correcting. It's just what God has laid in my heart to speak about. I remember those times. It is me, this same sure, that will see somebody that is proud. That will see somebody that does not know how to talk. That will see somebody that does not have character. I'll tell you, let me put it here. Get you on your way. Do you get me? I'll be the one that will say, again, you're proud. The girl is proud. The girl is boastful. Let me tell you, The Bible says something. It said, to him that is pure, all things are what? All things are pure. To him that is impure, all things are what? All things are impure. You will see somebody that is proud because you are proud, and it is reflecting in you. So you can detect that you're proud because you have the character in you. Do you get me? That was the why I will see somebody, you will be the one that will notice the person that his shoe has opened. I remember then when we were in secondary school, I had a senior just a class ahead of me. The guy entered. He had this turnout shoe, his shoe was opened and everything. And we were laughing. I and my friend, I've forgotten the friend, I can't even like one particular friend. We were laughing at the guy, and the guy looked at us. We thought he didn't see us, we were just making jest of it. And he looked at us and he said, I know you're laughing at my shoe, right? I felt terrible, I felt bad. I was like, he caught us. Let me tell you, even before then, when I was in JS, I used to wear one particular shoe. That the mouth has opened somehow before I got a new shoe or anything. I was in the same position before. That's why I said, to him that is pure, all things are pure. To him that is impure, all things are impure. If you notice, let me just put it this way. This video is it will be one of the shortest talk video I'm going to do. If you notice somebody that does not have a shoe, or you notice again, you are the one that notices it. You are the one that is noticing that there's only one shoe this guy has. If you have the resources to get the person a new shoe, don't do it in a way and say, I got you a new shoe because I realize there is one shoe that you always wear. No, just buy the shoe and just wear. You are led. Let me be sincere. Love leads you. Just by if you let to just give you this pair of shoes. I hope you like it. See, you get the best you will feel happy and appreciated. Do things out of love. It's obvious that we don't love people. We don't even care about people. We are so self-conscious, and most of these things boils down when you don't mind your business. It boils down to the place of low self-esteem. That's why you will a lot of people, you will come online, make jest of people, talk to people like, see the way these people, see the way you posted. Is this how you should raise up your family? It's still self-esteem issue. Everything boils down to esteem issue. Let me give you a verse. The book of 1 Thessalonians 4 verse 11. And this message is not to anybody. If you are not a believer, I'm not really talking to you because I've learned to mind my business. If you are a Christian, if you are someone that you profess as you are saying that most people are saying, if you call yourself Abba's beloved, Abba's daughter, and if you call yourself a follower of Jesus and a witness of his truth, is a message to you. This is one thing God will use to checkmate you, whether you are still standing. The book of 1 Thessalonians 4 verse 11 says, he said, make it your ambition to lead a quiet life. I'm reading an IV. He said, make it your ambition to lead a quiet life, to mind your own business, and to work with your hands just as we told you. See this verse? He said to work with your hands just as we told you. Mind your own business. Most times when you do this kind of things, it's obvious that you don't have a whole lot of things doing. Yes. It's another you say is an idle land is the devil's workshop. That's why in a civil setting or a civil servant setting, that's why you see a whole lot of gisting, a whole lot of how will I put it, talking, because there's a shared job, but there's not really much to do. So the next things we say we are gisting, then we are talking about one person that wore one shoe that is not showing, or somebody that bought an expensive clothes that he ought to use that money to do something better with his life. How can he be buying? Wait, I'm sorry. I know we should not live an extravagant life, but to be sincere, I'm sorry. Some things are not your business. It's one thing I learned and it just gave me peace of mind. There's some things I feel someone feel like, why is this person buying? I'll just listen. I'll be sure. It's none of your business. Just focus. If you notice that the person is going astray, even to a person going astray, you might, yes, that is your business. But there's a better way you can come, and you don't just come to people and say, see, you are backsliding. Why are you're unicorn? How can you be talking anyhow? You don't even have character again. You don't even evangelize again. That's not how to talk to people. Learn, pray, read about how to speak out of love. How do you want somebody to correct you? How do you want to be corrected? That's the first thing we should even search out ourselves. How do you want people to talk to you? How do you want them to correct you? Would you love somebody come to tell you that you are I still doubt your salvation. I still doubt if you are still born again. How can somebody like you hold you? Like seriously? Like from where to where? Why will you talk that way? Is even then you look at the person and why are you no, auntie, brother, you be human too. And there's a place of prayer. Rather than face the person to the face and lambast them and talk harshly to them, like, no, go to the place of prayer, pray for them, ask for wisdom. You just come to people and throw water at their faces. There are instances that you need to be harsh on people, but it's not to the place of telling, I still doubt your salvation. I don't even think whether you are still a Christian. Blah. If that is how Jesus had come to save you, would you still? These people, I feel like Jesus was asking people that they feel that how would I put it? They feel that they are the set of the religious people called Pharisees. And this is why Jesus had to go back and call them vipers and white sepulchres and abuse them in that way, because if he does not talk that way, they will lead people astray and make it feel like what Jesus was saying. So he has to openly rebuke them. That's why Paul too openly rebuked Peter because of what he's doing. But when you've made it your own mandate, you are the change factor. Looking at everybody's ministry, looking at everybody's work, finding errors. Is that all you've been said to do in the Christian faith? No. I'm talking. I don't really want to talk about some things I've done in the past. We are the ones. Then I remember, I'm the one that will. You are the one that will realize. Oh, you are the one that will notice the person that is not anointed. You know, share. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I remember them. That person is not really. It's not really a fire. This one prays better. What's that? That's nothing. What's wrong? What's that? Learn to focus, like pay attention to what God has asked you to do. It doesn't take much from you. It's just that most of us we are used to walk nosing and putting nose. Me too. Sorry. Is it that we notice that somebody's husband is not fine? Couple you thought if you marry you go. You want to how would I share it? You want to share it? Like kilo point. This may be like, what's your business there? Kilo point. Some of you ask some awkward questions. You can't meet one auntie. You will ask her, what's your age? I'm 30 something. You're 10 something and you're not married. Is it your business? So you have one uncle that wants to marry you. When you look at you, see like, you are a grown man of 30 something and you are still living is it your business? Get him a good job and buy him car. I know you are trying to make him more responsible, but some things are not your business. There's a better way you do some things. Focus on what God has sent you to do, not focusing on other people's business. A whole lot of people that does this have a whole lot of things to fix in their lives, but you let go. Ó dàbí ẹni tó gbé ẹrù rẹ̀ sórí, ó tún fa tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹni kejì sọ́wọ́. How won't your journey be slowed down? You will be experiencing delay. You'll be saying this in self. Some people will just look at you and in their mind they zero their mind for ever having anything to do with you in future. And then when you come to me, then they will tell you there's no way I get here. Then it's something I learned too. It's something I learned. Then I remembered when I said, if you do something, it's a sin. If you do something, it's a sin. Don't do this. There's a better way you can approach people and tell them that maybe this particular, I know the fire is burning and you want people around you to burn with you, but please, there's a better way to do things. There's a better way to correct people. There's a better way to talk. There's a better way to approach things. And there's a better way to let go of things. Learn to let go of some things that you cannot correct. I remember I was speaking to a brother when I was in school. We were talking about some things that were going off, in the kidney. And I now wasn't in the position to correct something. Know your place. It's something I learned. Know your place. So I noticed that I wasn't in the position to correct some things. So when the brother came and he was talking and I was like, see, there's one thing I've learned. Rather than complain, I pray. If I know that they won't hear me, I know that even some of you, even the things you are even talking about, they will not change. And you know the only person that can change this person is God. Oh, she's opening her cleavages. Oh, she wear lashes that is flying. You know, if you talk to her, she will only hate you the more. Why can't you just go into the place of prayer, pray for this person, and let go, and focus on what God has sent you to do? I hope this blessed you, and I hope I wasn't too hard. It's something I had to learn in an hard way, in a very hard way. You know, something so come on my Lara and just so keep quiet. Keep quiet. As if you like you see, there are some people that can be won over for God with you keeping short about some things. Learning through the processes, let them understand the love of Christ. Let them come into the understanding of salvation before you bring them into. Some of you, your sermon or your preaching is condemnation. All you think about and you say about is if I'm not saying don't talk, hell is real, heaven is real. You forget that one. But when all your basis is on hell and heaven, then you say checkmate yourself. All you talk about, if you do this, if you wear you will go to a fire. If you do this, so, and most of us have had that. So when you now see somebody that is, in your mind, a fire. You don't even understand the word of God to a degree. You don't even understand. You are still going to come into that topic, and it's a controversial topic. I hope God gives me wisdom to talk about it. So all these things, God will help us. I hope you learned, and I hope I didn't go beyond my boundary. If you have not subscribed, please do before leaving. Like, please share this video. Let it reach out to a whole lot of people. I need to help someone. There might be somebody working that does not even know that these things are bad. This video can just motivate them to change. And if you think you are not the one I'm talking to, maybe the one I'm talking to. So, thank you for watching. It's true, because sometimes I feel like, I used to do it when I was feeling, is this person that needs this thing? Sometimes it is you. Just checkmate with yourself. Where are the aspects of my life that I'm not minding my business? After this video is meet, I'll go and check myself. All of us are talking to ourselves. Hope it blessed you, and I love you. Bye.